Okay, it takes a certain and very special shoe to try to reach the height of Chef Mark McKinney, and I'm still not even close.
9-inch heels,
These
right?
shoes are this big.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you.
We're glad you're here.
Glad to be here.
From UT Medical Center, always making a delicious and healthy alternative for families, and this is so easy and perfect for families.
Right. This is really easy. We're just doing a quick pasta, super simple, low in fat. You can make it in just a few minutes, and we'll go ahead and get started. So, anytime we do a pasta, it's sauteing, and sauteing is quick cooking over high heat with just a little bit of fat. So we put in a little bit of olive oil. We have some chicken that we've already cooked. You can throw it in raw if you want to, or you can get some pre-cooked and throw it in. Yeah, we're just going to get a little sear on it. We'll do a little salt and pepper on the chicken, just to kind of season the chicken. We won't really add much more to the dish than this. So this will...
So it's a low sodium dish as well.
Yeah. So this will saute down, get some nice color on it, then we'll put in a little bit of garlic. And here again, I always talk about, if you're going to use garlic, I usually throw an item in before the garlic to keep it from burning. It kind of, you know, tempers the heat a little bit.
Yep.
Because once your garlic burns, then you're pretty much in trouble and you have to throw it away and start over. So
tell me about the artichokes.
Quartered artichokes.
You got these out of the can?
I did. If you can find frozen or fresh, they're great. Fresh are really kind of challenging to deal with if you don't know how. Frozen are good, but they're harder to find. Canned are fine. Just check the sodium content on the can.
And rinse them.
And rinse them, exactly. No salt added. Diced tomato. Goes
and you
in.
had a little juice in that too?
Yep, I just canned the juice right out of the can. We're going to add some sun-dried tomatoes. So the sun-dried tomatoes really add a lot of stronger flavors. From the drying of the tomatoes, you get a lot more of that acid. And
when we're a pretty dish too.
Yeah, when we're talking about cutting sodium, things like that, we're always looking for other things to boost that flavor. And I think sun-dried tomatoes are really kind of strong and pungent. Now we have some Parmesan cheese. And while Parmesan cheese is cheese and it does have fat in it, harder cheeses have less fat. So if you're going to use cheese, go with a harder cheese and try to use a little bit less. And there is some salt in there too. So,
just be easy.
Just be easy. And to finish, fresh basil.
That smells so good.
Some fresh oregano. This would simmer for a few minutes. And then we have our pasta, and I like to talk about the pasta. I have two different kinds of pasta here. I have a whole wheat, which is great, and then we have Dreamfields, which Dreamfields is made if you're diabetic and you have blood sugar issues, things like that. There's only a few digestible carbs in each serving, so if you have diabetes or you're just trying to watch your carbs, the Dreamfields pasta is great because
it tastes good.
It's white pasta. It's just the way they make it. So a lot of people kind of have an aversion towards the whole wheat. They don't really like it, so this is a good alternative.
Look at you getting all fancy, turning it all around.
Simple plate.
That looks so yummy. I don't know how any family could say they didn't want that for dinner.
Me either, and I'm going to have some for breakfast.
And so are we. A
little fresh basil on top, and that's it. So,
okay, anything going on at UT?
Well, we always have our classes. You can go on to utmedicalcenter.org and check to see when our next class is. Grocery shopping store tours and the cookbook as usual.
And we're back in a moment.